Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. This is the 2025 WPBA Olhausen Colorado Classic. We're just waiting for our current tournament director, Mr. Jerry Stucker, to finish player announcements. These are B-side matchups, I believe, this morning.
Yep.
I've been joined in the booth by Bobby Noyes. They call him Bobby Disco.
Yes, yes. Good morning, everybody.
So thank you guys for tuning in. We will get this match on the road as soon as Jerry finishes and completes his player announcemements. It looks like we have a great matchup this morning. Ashley Benoit versus Bich Tram Nguyen. So, or in other words, Nguyen Bich Tram. I'm just going to call her Bich.
All right, I will call her Bich as well.
It's much easier that way.
Yeah.
Ashley is fighting through the B side. She took a tough loss early in this event to Stacy Bourbeau, who is the multi-time, I believe, U.S. amateur champion. She's a very solid player. She won a qualifier to get into this event. So Ashley's just really battling back through this B side. So this is a make or break match for both of these ladies. Whoever wins advances, whoever loses is going home.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on both of them for a while here all weekend, and I will tell you they're very similar speed. And I think this is going to be a great match.
Well, if you look at their Fargo, which has nothing to do with the WPBA, but if you look at their Fargo, they are only within 20 points of each other.
Yeah.
So obviously it wouldn't even be any kind of handicap in between them.
Yeah.
So this is probably as even as it will get.
Yeah.
Bich is from Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she came in and she's currently ranked 31st on the tour, but I see her growing in that.
Yeah.
And then Ashley is currently ranked 22 on the WPBA. Both of these girls. Oh, you can't get any tighter than that. You said it, didn't you, Bobby?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. All right, so let's go over the match rules for this event, just to get everybody reacclimated for what's happening here at Felt Bar and Billiards in Englewood, Colorado. They're going to lag for the first break, which you just seen. It's an alternate break format thereafter. The 9-ball is on the spot for the break. There is no break box. The opponents are going to rack for each other. There are 3 consecutive fouls is a loss of game. This is cue ball fouls only, and there is no 3-point rule. So here we go. Looks like Bich will be breaking first. Ashley did rack for her with the perfect rack, the official rack of the WPBA. And we are using the Aramith Pro Cup balls. The Aramith Pro Cup balls, which are also available for sale after this event, but they're available right now to purchase at WPBA.com. You can get a set of these balls. And I think I may only have 4 sets left, guys, so jump on it for $375. And that is including shipping inside the continental United States. So $375, and you can own a set of these balls right here.
I do feel like whoever dials in the break the fastest is going to be definitely have a better chance in this one today. I mean, I think it'll kind of make or break the match as we go forward because they are so close.
Absolutely.
And the break has been, it's been pretty trying on a lot of the players.
You know, it's kind of wild. My husband does all the timekeeping for the feature table, and he's seen a lot of runouts, but not off of their break, off their opponent's break.
Mm-hmm.
So
like
much
table runs,
so many dry breaks.
Yeah, yep.
I had 3 in my match against Emily Duddy last night, and she ran out 2 of my breaks.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a tough fade, this 9 on the spot, if you're just not if you're not getting the breakdown.
Yeah, I will say that watching Ashley, I did feel like she dialed it in pretty good.
Last night.
Yeah, yeah. Just in general, as I've watched her the last couple days.
Ashley, her style is very fun.
Hmm.
It's very fun to watch her. She's such a solid player, but she's more, it's more than that. She has this wonderful demeanor at the table that makes her fun to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so Bich starts off with a nice shot on the one.
I mean, I'll be honest, I was surprised it went in a little bit. Like, it actually went off that long rail, like pretty high up. But yeah, I found the pocket. It was great. Ashley, I got to see her play on one of the tightest tables in Colorado, and she was still making the balls last night.
Or was she over it?
Yeah, we went over to Piazza,
Yeah.
and it was.
They told me they were going over there. They're like, come
Yeah.
with us. I was like, I can't. I have too much work to
He
do.
missed out. It was a good time. They got
Yeah.
to meet Harley, so shout out to Harley. He's a up and coming 12-year-old that I work with on Sundays. So I help with the juniors on Sundays.
Ashley's got to get that hair out of the way.
Hmm.
For those of you guys who are not familiar, Ashley's nickname is Slash, and I think her hair has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, that was a great jump.
Well played.
Yep.
All right, so she does. What do you think on this pink four, Bobby? I think it goes past the 7.
Yeah, and I think it also goes past the 8. I mean, I could see her actually going on and playing it short side here. We'll see.
She's gonna slide it over and play the short side a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah. It just looked natural. And one thing I've noticed about watching her when she is comfortable, she really finds the center of that pocket. It's she's not trying to play or flirt with the rails or anything. So yeah, she's great to watch. Interesting. I guess it didn't go.
Or she wasn't comfortable
she
with
wasn't
it, whichever
comfortable,
that
yeah.
may be.
Yeah.
It may have just been a little too steep to feel like she had full control of the cue ball,
Yeah.
even coming 2 rails out of the right side pocket. So her one pocket skill will probably do
That's
her
what I was just
well
gonna
in this
say.
situation.
She was actually playing a lot of one pocket last night. So
That's a very good shot by Bich.
yeah, it was.
Well played. Good return on the safety.
I definitely think she could see it though, and I could also see her going for this. I mean, it's somewhat of a two-way. If she does rattle it at all, if she's able to hold the cue ball, you might get on the other side of that 9 there, or even just create distance. Sometimes if you can't play safe, distance is always good too.
All right, so nice little
Yeah.
bump there, worked out favorably.
Drilled it. I could definitely see her getting out here.
These ladies are on a mandatory 40-second shot clock with 40 seconds extension and 60 seconds after the break.
What's been interesting about that is 40 seconds does go by really fast, and I haven't seen a lot of extensions being used in general.
No, these girls, and I think that I would say that has a lot to do with the WPBA instilling the 40-second shot clock on our feature matches because the ladies have increased their speed of play. I'll tell you, I actually, if you watch throughout the room, especially when you watch the A-side matches, I think all the girls have learned how to pace themselves to that timing. And so you don't see a lot of slow play on tour. You may in the early rounds of the B division or the B side, you know what I mean? But once we get through that and we get to our top 30 players, the pace of play is so nice to watch. You can go back and watch some of my coverage of the Derby City Classic on either my channel LFR Live or even on the WPBA, where I followed April and Pia and Christina while they were playing at the Derby City. And if you watch them, their pace of play is so good.
Yeah.
And I was like, the boys were so slow.
Yeah.
And I was like, golly, these girls play so much faster and they're winning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're beating these guys to death. And I was like, oh, thank goodness we instilled that 40-second. Because I just think the girls have really just, their talent level has come through the roof by trusting their instincts more.
Yeah. I think it really taps into like instinctual play as well. You don't get
Absolutely.
into like analysis paralysis and be able to just play your
That's
game.
a good phrase. Analysis paralysis,
Analysis
folks.
paralysis. Yeah. Yeah.
All
You
right.
always have like, about 3 ways to kind of tackle a pattern,
Absolutely.
and it's easy to get in your head with that. So it's, something to be said for instinctual playing.
All right, so Slash takes rack 1 over Bich. Score is 1-0. This is a race to 8. We have a lot of other matches getting started going on around the room. Nicole Keeney, a local favorite, is playing the Velvet Hammer. Stephanie Mitchell. Alexandra Gulikova is playing Stacy Bourbeau, the U.S. amateur champion. Angela Janik and April Larson are grinding it out, no pun intended, on table 7. Ilu Kibaragalu is 1-0 over Ashley Rice at the moment. Caroline Powell and Kennedy Myman. You got Sophia Mass, the Pink Dagger, playing Lethal Larson. And Emily Duddy and Olivia Chang are just getting started. Lots of action in the room, folks. Let's get back to our feature match. Ashley Benoit to break.
Let's see if my prediction is correct.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
She makes the wing.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't necessarily have a shot here, but still, like, she's going to be able to maintain control. There's a few options. Are you doing a thin cut on the one here and trying to take the cue ball a couple rails down to the short rail? Are you going to go for this carom?
The carom is available, right?
The carom is available, but
the pace of the one ball is going to be difficult. Yeah.
No, I see a save coming here.
Yeah. Tuck her up under the 8.
Oh,
Doesn't quite get it there. Not enough pace.
Yeah.
I actually, knowing Ashley, and have watched her play so much, I'm actually kind of surprised she didn't get offensive and try to bank it, thread the needle between the 6-8.
Yeah,
because she's like early. That. You know what I mean? That
but even look
pocket.
at, like, that first match there, the way she just kind of tucked things. You know,
she's making good decisions today.
Yeah, I think she just has a lot of respect for Bich as well. She's wanting to make sure she doesn't get her a little too comfortable here. This 2-ball could play kind of interesting here. Interested to see how she plays this. I see her kind of coming short side. Well, she actually was lining up the combo there. But I don't know. Here I really like just being anywhere on that short side. It's the side pocket would play pretty big with that angle. Not big, but it's definitely makeable. Ooh,
she
boy.
Looked at it too. I think she was concerned that the 8 was in her path.
Yeah, I think like there was definitely a draw, just a draw outside to avoid that, and play underneath. Because it's like if you play it a little bit too much and opens up too much, you could still play the. Yeah.
Well, it made me wonder. Yeah, it did make me wonder, though, if the reason why she didn't go to the lower side of the cue ball is because of where the cue was laying on that short rail, and she would have had to elevate. I think shooting it the way she did, she could stay level cued. She may be a little nervous.
She may be a little nervous.
Maybe a little nervous. First match of the day, feature table.
Yeah, you have 2 countries tuning in, not just one.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I definitely think there's that aspect where you really want to represent your country well.
Absolutely. All right, so Ashley comes to the table looking pretty solid here. She should come one rail back out to the center of the table. She wants to leave a little angle to get back on this 8-ball. She got a little light, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's kind of forced to create something here. There's definitely an angle, and I mean, I do see somewhat of a forced follow, but you're somewhat treetop. It's
Yeah, you're queuing over the 8.
Yeah. I think she's going to be okay. Holy moly.
Yeah, good
Great
strike.
shot. Yeah. I'm a little too straight again. Keep creating things.
Right. She doesn't want it to fall on the rail.
Man. What I love, like a hate-love with playing with the side pocket there. It's like when you get in front of it, it does allow you to not be so treetop with the rail. You're able to, do more of a center ball hit. But at the same time, it's really scary.
Well, she fires it in, folks. 2-0 over Bich.
Ashley's shooting with a lot of confidence. Definitely excited for Bich to be a little bit more comfortable and get a match going on here.
Well, I want to let everyone know too. We're only streaming the part of this first match on Facebook. So if you are watching on Facebook, we'd appreciate it if you could come on over to WPBA Billiards on YouTube. Join our chat room. Let us know you've made it over from the Facebook. We would appreciate that. As well as thank you to our partners, Billiard TV and Amazon Prime, for supporting the WPBA and putting all these great ladies to the masses, right?
Mm-hmm.
They deserve all that attention. I promise you that. These ladies are class acts. All right, let's go. Bich to break.
We'll see here if she's able to pocket a ball. I just, like I said earlier, I think it's really going to determine this match. The ability, yep, same. There we go. All right, we got a ball down.
Bobby Disco's like, there you go.
There you go. Yep, like, share, comment. Who you guys rooting for out there?
Yeah, let us know if you're in our chat on the YouTube channel. Let us know who you guys are rooting for. Make sure you share the stream. We appreciate your support. We are up against it with the U.S. Open happening as well, but we trust that our fans have got us. So,
Man, I'll be honest. I was really excited for Bich to be able to run that out there. You know, it's
Yeah.
I mean, with that, you know, things were like pretty tight, and when she got onto the two, it was, you know, a little bit of not quite stop shot, but pretty close. So hopefully she's able to create something with this jump. But boy, that is,
So she's going to the air.
yeah, it was like half a ball. She doesn't have to
Let's
get.
look and see.
Yeah,
It's a good look at it.
it's a great look at it. Yeah, because before it looked a lot more extreme than that. Oh, and she hit the 9.
Yeah, that was tough though. That 9 was real close.
Yeah.
Real close. All right. Got lots of Ashley fans in our chat room.
I see that.
I don't think I've seen a few big fans as well. So it looks like a lot of her friends and family are probably watching back home.
Yeah.
All right, so Ashley's back at it again.
Yeah, and this is the pattern that I saw. I mean, it was just laid out. All she had to do was get on that two, and it was game over, you know. And now Ashley's going to be taking advantage of that.
Yeah, and I will say too that I love that she's coming out strong, and she needs to do that because I've noticed with Bich that a lot of times she comes in a little late in her matches.
Okay.
And then next thing you know, it's Hill and she's grinding it out. So she had a great Hill thriller against Lori John yesterday.
So this is your prediction that
I think it's going to tighten up some, yeah. I don't know who's going to win.
Yeah.
But I would imagine that it'll tighten up.
Yeah. I think everybody at the end of the day just wants a close match. But it's always fun to watch perfect pool playing as well.
Yeah, it is. I miss being Ashley's age too because she doesn't even need to sleep right now.
Yeah,
It's like she just plays nonstop.
Yeah, we won't talk
yeah.
about how late she played last night.
No, she doesn't sleep. She's young, you know?
Yeah. She slept in yesterday, so she felt like she didn't need to sleep last night.
Yeah.
I don't know how
well, that's because she's young. She can do that.
I was like, welcome to something I could never do.
Yeah. Oh, I did it a lot when I was her age. That's the only reason I understand this.
Yeah.
I live this lifestyle.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Ashley's got herself a little bit awkward on this 9 ball. Should be fine to cut it in the side. Extend her lead.
She did get a little funny here, but I mean, she's going to be fine.
Absolutely. All right, and there you have it. Rack 3, Ashley Benoit, 3-0 over Bich Tram. Let's say a special thank you to our event sponsors here at the Olhausen Colorado Classic. While the ladies are racking too, we're going to talk a little bit about what's coming up for the WPBA. The DigitalPool Jacoby Tour Championships will be our next production, November 12th through the 16th. This is an 80-player field. It will also be a world ranking event sanctioned by the WPA. in Central Wisconsin Expo Center in Rothschild, Wisconsin. There will be an amateur event alongside of that. So if you want to kill two birds with one stone, you could come out and play in the bar table amateur event, get you a pass to watch the Lady Pros, hang out with all of us. And the hotel is attached to the convention center, so it's a win-win. You don't ever have to leave the building. It's a great venue. It's a good time. Go to Dr. Pool Promotions on Facebook to kind of get information about the event alongside. And yeah, check it out.
Yeah, and you know, besides Lonnie, everybody's really nice as far as taking time to take a photo with you, taking moments to talk to you. You know, not Lonnie as much though.
No, I'm always in my booth. I can't take pictures. Are you kidding? You have to come in here, Bobby.
Yeah.
Mr. Disco. So I do want to make mention, too, that we want to say a special thank you to Olhausen Billiards for constantly supporting the WPBA. They have been on point for so many events for us in the last year. Yes, it's an Olhausen-sponsored event, and we are playing on diamonds. But let me be very clear. These industry guys, they're all buddies. They work together. They understand the business. And we appreciate all their support. Diamond, Olhausen, Brunswick, we work with all of them, and they work with us. Yeah. So just make sure you guys are supporting all of them. You know?
I love my Olhausen table.
I do too. I love mine too. I have an Olhausen and a diamond.
Yeah, you're fancy.
I'm fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a Valley table too that I just recently sold and put in a diamond bar, a 7-footer. So I have all the tables.
You got all the things.
Except for Predators. I don't have any of those.
Yeah, yeah. April, my partner, April Orfman, she has one of those Predators.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Those bumpers are like, I can't even tell you.
I don't understand.
It's like playing on ice with like super springs.
With super springs.
Yeah.
All right, so looks like we had some jumping action there. Ashley comes to the table. She's got a good look at this 3. She wants to extend her lead and really dig in as much as possible in these early racks.
I think that, you know, anybody that knows, you know, Bich's speed of play and also the table that she's been practicing on over at GK Billiards, it's those are only 4-inch over there, and they just got a new table down there. But and she was rocking it, so it's interesting. You know, I just can't. I really do hope that she gets a little bit more comfortable and we're able to see her, you know, her ability.
Yeah, she's very talented.
Yeah.
It's kind of been the Ashley show for these first few racks, but no worries. If Bich can figure it out, she's a very capable opponent.
And I'm also feeling less bad about myself, to be honest, having Ashley completely beat me in a tournament. We won't talk about the 3-0 at all.
If it had been a race to 5, you'd had a better shot, Bobby.
Yeah, that's true.
We're gonna go with that.
I would have got a couple in. Yeah, see, I get tired around 1 or 12:30, and she doesn't.
She does not.
No.
All right, so nice little touch shot here. She's just going to roll this 7 in. Oh, she is not. All right, so here's our look at Bich with an open table.
Yeah, and 3 balls.
Yeah.
You know, that could be the one thing they say. All right.
This is a race to 8, so long ways to go still.
Yeah, I could see that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what they're saying is like all the travel and everything, you know, and but getting used to that and jet lag and such, you know, it definitely plays a role.
Absolutely. And she's been coming back and forth all season, so I know that it's a tough one for her.
Oh boy.
She caught that really thin.
Yeah.
The cue ball traveled very quickly off that second rail.
Yeah. I think, you know, that was just I would have done, you know, right on the cue ball, like hold it a little bit to throw, you know, and slow it down a little bit. You know, everybody chooses a different pattern though.
Yeah, we've had some questions.
Look at that shot.
She hit it well.
Yeah.
We've had some questions here from the fans in our chat room about some of the players that are missing from this event, like Brittany Bryant, Christina Zlateva, Kelly Fisher. All of them were overseas at the World Games, and some of them just had trouble doing that travel back here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there were some of the girls that passed up on this event. because it was just going to be too difficult.
Yeah, being sleep deprived, tired, I think it's like every pool player's kryptonite.
Hmm.
You like your
And then
stroke
add jet
changes,
lag.
like yeah, and add jet lag, yeah. You're not thinking straight, you're not staying down, you're not looking balls ahead, you're not, and it's,
Hmm.
for me, it's like I'm don't take that extra time to see where I need to be on the next ball.
Yes.
And yeah, yeah, I have yet to figure out, besides hydration, there really is no other cure. I did a lot of reading on that. Like, what can you do to balance that out? And literally, hydrate so much, you're kind of running to the restroom every 5 seconds. It's the only way to survive it.
Yeah, Bich's been coming back and forth from Vietnam for quite a while now, and she is definitely starting to get really comfortable with all the girls here.
Yeah.
Like she's very sweet. She's
Yeah.
huggy and
Yeah.
kind, and she just makes me giggle. So
Yeah. I believe she's an instructor too, or at least like she was willing to help people while she's out
yeah,
here.
they have a really big social media presence, her and her husband, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But she's been wonderful. Like we all like her a lot. And she smiles all the time, and she's very kind. Um, so yeah, if anybody's interested in what's going on at this event, okay, Ash, you got to get out of front of my camera. Um,
What was she doing?
I was like, you got to get out from in front of my camera, please.
Oh.
Um, if you want to see who's all in this event, you can go to digitalpool.com on our YouTube channel. It is in the description. All right, so Ashley's going to the air here with her
I
handy dandy
love that
jump cue.
I mean, just that she executed that save so well. I mean, there's like definitely a little window on each side, of that seven, and that worked out.
Yeah,
But
so Ashley is a Peach Hour sponsored player. She jumps with a Peach Hour cue, she shoots with a Peach Hour, and she also uses the Rogue Break. So she loves her equipment. We've talked about it numerous times.
and I asked her, I said, who would you hold? Whoa.
Hmm.
I asked her, I said, who would you like me to give a shout out to? And she just said, my sponsors.
Yeah, absolutely. And her and I share a sponsor as well with Game On Gear. But she's also sponsored by so many: PA Pro Am Pool, Billiard Sports Network, the Shark Stream, Just the Tip, and of course Olhausen. So shout out to them as well. This is one of their girls. Well played. Nice. She played that with a nice inside English,
Yeah.
trying to get across for the blue two.
I'm
She
sure
came
she
up
would
a
have.
little short on
Exactly.
that.
That's what I was gonna say too. Might see a little bit of traveling, and hopefully, like I'm not gonna do a commentator's curse. There we go.
It's not real, Bobby.
I know.
It's not real. The universe will do
Yeah.
whatever the universe will do.
Yeah. Nah, she played that great though.
This is a good look.
A little bit worried she'd get stuck there, but that worked out.
Yeah, just a nice two-rail positional shot. Get past the side pocket. Should be plenty fine. Probably land about where the red rack is.
Yeah. Yep. There we go.
She wants it. She'd like it to come off the rail. Well played. Now, Bic is she is sponsored by A Plus. And I don't really know a lot about it, but she plays with the PTO3. I don't know what that means either. Just kind of reading it off of her bio sheet, which is very, very basic. But she was a 2022 National Vietnamese champion. So there's a little bit of information about Bic. I'm going to have her update all this.
I feel like she had enough angle to play that, just oh boy. I don't know if she's gonna love this to play that differently. And she ended up coming up shy. I think she's just trying to play short side and keep it simple, but I would have liked her actually just getting on top of that ball instead of short side. I'm interested to see 1, 2, 3. We're gonna send the cue ball for a journey. We're coming around 4 rails for shape. We're gonna play safe. We shall see. A bank. Ooh.
I think she weighed that out, right? She's like, what's tough? What's tougher,
Yeah.
the safety or a bank shot?
Mhm.
Like, if the safety's just as tough as the shot, I think she likes shooting the shot.
Yeah. And she left her on the rail too.
Yeah.
So
She got that nice
great
little bump on that
distance.
6, so yeah.
I think it was a little bit of a two-way there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thanks for that, Marty. In our chat room, I forgot it's not on her bio sheet, but she is. Bic is also sponsored by Olhausen. I had forgotten about that. I
Oh,
did
okay,
know
cool.
that.
Hmm.
Thank you, Marty. All right, so nice little safety play there. Well done.
Yeah.
Ashley's she's trying to decide, am I going to the air on this or am I kicking at this ball? I think
Yeah.
she's going to try to jump it, maybe even try to jump it and bank it back to the six. Do you think that's something that's, I'd be
I
afraid of the scratch.
yeah, yeah. I think like I'm almost like going for distance here if I could get the cue ball to hold at all. Like down there at the short rail. It's
Hmm.
I don't know, there's nothing easy about that or predicting where anything's gonna go. But I did
No.
like your look though. It was a great look, to bank it because that pocket would it played decently big. I mean, it's
Hmm.
sitting so deep that it'd be also pretty easy to miss it.
Well, she didn't even quite get it close to it. So
Yeah.
we're Bix coming back to the table with after a successful safety,
Yeah, I mean,
shooting the five basically straight in.
she's had a few like really touchy safeties that she's been able to execute really well and slow Ashley down. I mean, I think that's what's necessary right now. Ashley just kind of came out of the gate swinging, and I think the only way Bick's gonna survive that is just putting her on ice.
Hmm. That's exactly what's going to have to happen for Big to get back in this match, and it looks like she is doing a good job of it.
Hmm.
If you're going to let somebody come to the table, make sure they don't have a clean shot when they get there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. Maintain
Yeah,
control.
absolutely. All
There
right.
we go.
All right, taking rack five. Its score is now 3-2, still in favor of Ashley Benoit. Well, I want to give a shout out to a few of our newest sponsors here at the WPBA. Classic Billiards has joined forces with us. Thank you to Dave and Leah for just keeping the pool world alive. I think so many people enjoy that billiard. So if you've never been there, please check it out. It's in Florida, and they do the coolest thing too. You pay like a cover charge.
Hmm.
That's it. You pay like $20 at the door or whatever it is. I don't know what the number
Yeah,
is. And then you can play pool for as long as you want that day.
that's so
And it's
cool.
all diamonds. I mean, it's amazing. All right, and our
That should be
other
a thing.
sponsor, I know it should be a thing everywhere.
Yeah.
So, and our other sponsor that just recently came on board with us is Super Shot Billiards. Thank you to Dave Dudek for the support. We're excited to have him as a sponsor for the next 3 years. So
Mm.
make
Oh
sure you
boy.
check out his products as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, Ashley lost the rock there.
Hmm.
Nick's coming to the table with a pretty open table and ball in
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I see tricky here a little bit is just kind of like the 7 to the 8 with the 9 ball. It could kind of be a factor, but these ladies are definitely at a high enough level they able to get around the table quite a bit. But that's the only kind of hiccup I see. Besides that, it's a little bit of a stop shot fun. But even getting on the 9, even the 9 could play tricky with just being dead center of the table. I know it has every pocket, but it's very easy to leave yourself a little bit weird when you have a ball just chilling in the middle. She may be on the. I mean, she's fine, but might have been a little bit easier to be a little bit forward there. She has her angle. Oh, she's just waiting for Sophia, it looks like. You got Sophia right on the table next to them. And if you guys are just tuning in on Facebook, I would urge everybody to switch over to YouTube sooner than later because that stream will be stopping here soon. She played that great. It's kind of a touchy shot here to draw back. Especially a newer felt, draw can just really take off on you. So then sometimes you underhit it thinking it'll just go bonkers. And then and all it takes is that one overdraw that it makes you get in your head a little bit. Like you can't trust the draw with the new felt. And then all kinds of fun stuff happens. And I feel like right here is pretty crucial. Like really, and I almost wanted her to, if she could, like call an extension just to kind of plan out your map. How do you get over to that 7? What angle do you need? Where do you want the cue ball to land? I know there's like a million ways to get over there, but I think it's always good to kind of hit the pause button and really plan your action. But I do see her just kind of come in 2 rails, and hopefully that 9 ball doesn't come into play at all. 1, 2, avoids the 9 nicely. And right into shot line. Great shot. And just like that, the rack is solved. A lot of funky things could have happened there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
all kinds of things.
Yeah. Do you remember? I mean, definitely something I maybe have mentioned earlier. Anytime you have a ball just sitting in the middle, I feel like people try to kind of freestyle it a little bit. They just are like, oh, if I float the cue ball towards it, it's all going to work out, and it doesn't have to, kind of pick your pocket, pick your shot line under, it makes a big difference.
All right, she tied it up.
Yeah, got a little
she's
scary
a little
there
slow
for a second.
starter there. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about some other sponsors here at the WPBA. Let's talk about one of Ashley's sponsors, who's also our official apparel sponsor here, Game On Gear by Big Family Custom Creations. They do some really cool stuff. Check them out. They're super affordable and they're quality products. As well as Kamui, that's another sponsor here at the WPBA.
What chalk do you use?
Oh, I like Tome. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. I do like the Kamui chalk though, the Roku.
Mm-hmm.
I like that okay.
I do too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that okay. I'm not mad about that. If I had to switch, I would probably switch to that.
Yeah. I do feel like it goes on a little bit easier. One thing I have noticed though is that for my breaking, jumping, and chalk, and I can't get either one to work all that great. So I actually just use master for that.
I do too. That's funny you said that.
Yeah,
My husband was like, Lonnie, like you have to carry a different piece of chalk for your jumping.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah, no, I just use master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it sucks because you have to go back to your case and grab your other chalk sometimes.
Totally,
like if you're not
yeah.
ready,
Yeah. I have a bad habit that if I don't bring a chalk with me, I maybe grab chalks and throw them in my pocket as I'm shooting and drive everybody crazy. And everybody's
He's
like,
really bad. He's the chalk thief.
I am the chalk thief. Yeah.
He's the guy you don't want to practice with because your $20 chalk disappears every time you play.
No, I don't put your expensive chalk in my pocket.
I'm just playing. All right, Bobby Disco, let's get back to this match.
Sorry, guys.
All right, so, oh, what a nice safety play there.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I think she gave her the window, but it's still some distance.
Yeah.
Makes the shot difficult. Bick's going to have to come with something.
Yeah, interested to see. I mean, I see this definitely being like a big two-way. She might actually go for this. The 8-ball has a nice backboard there as well. Nope.
Oh, this... No.
And then another
Our
safety.
view on this. Oh, she's got the pocket.
Yeah, I don't know if she'll go for it though. I mean,
It's so steep, right?
Yeah. I just see another kind of distance safety. Oh, she just made it like it was no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let the cue ball go.
Yeah.
Fortune tends to favor the bold in some situations, right?
Yeah.
So you pocket the ball and take your licks.
Yeah, but you never know when you get another opportunity sometimes.
No, that's right.
It is nice with the alternate break format. You definitely at least get another chance. But you also don't ever want to get that, the gap to get too big with alternate break format. It makes it a little bit more difficult to come back.
So Ashley's looking at this. I am not opposed to her sliding back out to the center of the table to shoot the 4. She can hold it if she'd like, but I like this a little better.
I love that.
Yeah, great shot by Ashley.
Yeah. Do you see anything complicated right now? I mean, it looks
really, as long as she gets from
straightforward.
the 5 to the 6, okay. I think she's okay. I mean, obviously the 7's blocked up in the lower left, but it has 6 pockets to work with. So
Yeah.
I think the key shot is just this shot right here, getting from the 5 to the 6.
Yeah, I don't see that being a problem at all. Yep, no problem.
She got there. It's a better look at the angle she's looking at.
But yeah, she actually got perfect. She'll be able to come off the rail. I do want to like take a moment and let everybody recognize that these ladies are playing at 9 in the morning. They got here at 8. Some of them didn't sleep all that great. And I think every pool player will acknowledge the fact that nobody loves playing at 9 in the morning. So.
Oh, I do.
You do?
Yeah, now that I'm older. When I was young, I didn't because I was like Ashley and didn't sleep.
Well, I don't trust
But-
you now. I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay. Once you have real jobs, you get up really early
I
every
see,
day. So
yeah.
now it's just, for me, it's very normal to be up at this
I
time,
see,
you
I
know?
see.
Is it my favorite? No, when I was younger, I didn't enjoy that, but now it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah. I feel like she got a little bit straight here. You know, I'm sure you do this as well, but anytime you have a ball kind of hanging out in the corner, you know, it's always good to pick a rail. You know, it just makes life a little bit easier for kind of getting around the table a little bit. So it's like you pick the cue ball to be, you know, on that short rail, on the long rail, but it's just a little bit easier to get around. I mean, she played that great, but just saying.
All right, so just pockets this ball and takes the lead back 4-3 in favor of Ashley Benoit. Let's see what's going on around the room. Kolkini's 3-1 over Stephanie Mitchell at the moment. Alexandra Gulikova is up 3-1 over Stacy. Janik is down 4-1 to the grinder right now. Ilu Kibaroglu is up 6-1 over Ashley Rice. Caroline Powell coming back strong 3-0 over Kennedy Myman. Tina Larson's down 4-1 to the dagger. Emily Duddy takes a 3-2 lead over Olivia Chang. Still very early.
Yeah,
A few other matches going on in the room that I don't have on this, but
I have a prediction with that Alexandra and
Gulikova?
and Stacy match that Stacy will be coming back.
You think so?
Yep, I've seen her speed, and when sometimes it just takes her like 2 seconds to get comfortable, but once she does, she's no joke.
No, Stacy plays really well.
Yeah.
I've known Stacy for many years.
Yeah, she's a good time. Did you see her blinging shirt today?
No, I haven't seen her today.
Oh yeah.
I haven't. Once I got here, I kind of grabbed my coffee, grabbed my yogurt, and came back to the booth.
Yeah, she looks like morning
I'm hiding
sunshine.
this morning. I'm hiding this morning, so.
I see.
You ever have those days where I wouldn't be in the pool room right now based on yesterday if I wasn't working?
Oh yeah.
I'd be at home trying to figure out how to sell my cues. All right, so
Never.
guys,
never.
don't forget while these ladies are taking their player break, please be mindful. And remember, we accept donations through our YouTube. So anyone who donates to our YouTube through the Super Chats, we will give you a shout out. And we do appreciate the support. We are bringing this to you live and free. There's other ways to support the WPBA and the stream. If you want to purchase sets of these balls here that we're using at this event, I'm not sure how many sets I have left, but if you want it, you probably ought to jump on it. The TV Pro Cup with the pink 4 and the orange 5, available for $375 at WPBA.com. That does include shipping in the continental 48 United States. Okay, if you're outside of the country, I don't know how that works for you. And we're also selling, I have 8 sets of the Aramith Blacks. Now, I don't know how many we still have on hand, but that would be something you can reach out at WPBA.com. We're selling them they're from the World Championships. We only used them one round, and we switched back to the Aramith balls, or the Pro Cup balls. But we do have those 8 sets that were used in the first round of the World Championships of the Blacks, $440. You are never going to beat that price on a set of Aramith Blacks, ever. So if you want them, reach out to WPBA.com, get on it, and try to grab those up because we don't have enough sets. We don't have a ton of sets. So if you would you're interested in that, please check it out. So those are ways that you can support the WPBA. And if you just want to donate to the WPBA, or if you even think you might be interested in sponsoring the tour, you can also go to WPBA.com, and there's a link there to tell you how to get involved. or how to become a sponsor, or you can reach out to myself. You can reach out to Brittany Bryant. She's a board member. We can get you started in that direction if you're interested in sponsoring the tour. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. In just a minute, when these players come back from break, we will be removing ourselves from Facebook. If you want to continue watching, you're going to have to go to WPBA Billiards on YouTube. Go to WPBA Billiards on YouTube and finish watching. Join the chat room. We do appreciate all the support, like I said, and thank you guys so much. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and you are watching some of the best women players in the world compete in Colorado. So thank you all for tuning in. We're going to say goodbye for now on Facebook. So if you want to continue watching, jump on over to YouTube. All right. Facebook is gone. Let's go back to action here. If you're watching on Billiard TV, thank you so much. And Amazon Prime. We appreciate you guys tuning in and watching our billiards event. This is the 2025 WPBA Olhausen Colorado Classic. Right, Ashley Benoit to break. And she does break try. She does. And Bich is going to have a starting shot on the 1 ball. Maybe a little bit of hindrance on the 3 with the cue, but I don't think it'll be too terribly bad for her. All right. Bobby Disco back in the booth. Had to step out. Hope everything's okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Me too.
Okay.
Can you catch me up really fast? Who broke?
So Ashley broke. She
Ashley
broke
broke.
dry.
Okay.
Bich did have a good starting shot on the 1. I'm not exactly sure I like the way she played position to the 2, but she's on it. So
Yeah.
who am I to say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did notice with her style of play, she's trying to do a little bit less cue ball movement. It reminds me more of almost 8-ball play, where she's been playing a lot of short side things,
Absolutely.
you know, which I love. We definitely see that with 9-ball, where it's like 2 very different styles of play, and a lot of people love. That's the fun about 9-ball, is you get to let the cue ball go a little bit, which is also funny when you watch the 9-ball players play 8-ball, because they
Wow.
let the cue ball go a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So there was a question in the chat about Bich's equipment. All I have on her bio sheet is the PT03. I don't know exactly what that is. So maybe you could Google it and you'll know. But because she's Vietnamese, there's probably a million different vendors that I wouldn't be familiar with. So
Yeah.
cue makers, etc.
I wouldn't surprise me if some of the people in the chat actually know more than we do when it comes to that. So
Oh yeah, I'm
if
sure.
if any friends, family, you know, players know, feel free to chime in.
All right. She wants it to go.
Go, go, go,
I think she
go,
got caught in the middle
go.
there.
No. Really though, she you know, play that well, and with the speed of this cloth and the way it's been cruising for everybody, you think that guy would just keep going. You know, and I did feel like, you know, it's almost like error on the side of caution, where it's almost okay to go all the way to the short rail and get really close to it, and you'd still be fine. I will say, like, a lot of players, just talking about less movement, may have tried to play for the window up top here instead of down below it, just to make sure that they had a look at it, you know, and kind of accept your
All right.
accept your
Oh
fate.
boy.
Yeah.
That just made things a little more difficult for Ashley. It's likely Ashley's just going to play a safety. Do you think she'll play offensive on this?
No way.
Okay. Well, you never know. All right. So it said in our chat that the PTO3 is a Perry Q.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Holy moly!
Oh, you owe me a Coke.
I do owe you a Coke. No, no. See, it was
Time I'm gonna
it
win
was
a
a safe.
dollar. Next time I'm gonna hit
Yeah.
him up for $1. Watch.
There you go. She did play safe. It's just a complicated one. I
It was
do
not
think
a
Ashley.
complicated one. Nice try, Bobby Disco.
I do.
Disco ball yourself out my
Yeah.
booth with that stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
I do feel like, that's one of those moments where she would look back and say, you know what, the safety would have
Yeah.
probably been a good option.
She
But
don't- I
maybe
mean,
she was able to, I didn't realize like she was able to see it that much. Sometimes our angle is not the best, and maybe, she could have cut that pretty easily and just hit a little bit too full.
Yeah, she got pretty fortunate though. She swung offensively, and that could have been a complete disaster in this rack for her.
Yeah.
But now she's back at the table, and she does have sight on the 6. I don't know how much of it she has.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
She had all of it.
Yep. And now she could definitely see the 7. I mean, it's funny with this angle, it looks like you can't see the 7. but I
No.
think she's fine.
Yeah, it's definitely, we're very limited on the camera views down there in the pit. The tables are about 8 foot below the surface from where we sit.
Yeah.
Wow, she could see that too. Beautiful. Oh, don't.
Yeah. So I mean, it was funny right before she hit that shot. I was gonna say that it's easy to do too much inside on there, to kind of like open things up and then end up on the wrong side of the 8 versus, doing a little bit more high ball and then letting it come around and getting on the right part of the 8 ball. I'm playing safe here.
I think she's trying to make the 9.
I know. Thank you.
That's why you said I'm playing safe
I'm playing
here.
safe here, yeah. Because
Well, I will tell you that she is going to have her hands full if she doesn't tighten this up, because these racks right here where she makes these little tiny errors, Bich will punish her for that.
Yeah. Because I really like the safe there, just kind of hitting it thin. The cue ball goes to the long rail, comes back out. You're behind. You use the 9 as a blocker, and
Yeah.
unless the combo goes in, you say, you know what, boom,
Yeah.
nailed it.
Yeah, if
we all do high fives.
But if it's not wired, it's not a given, So I'm a little timid in those situations.
Yeah.
All right. There you have it. This match is tied up 4-4 in a race to 8. Or a race to 4 for all the marbles.
Yeah, I love this though, because it's exactly what I was hoping for. I think it's what everybody was hoping for, because I do feel that Ashley plays at a 640 speed. I don't.
Well, 20 points is not.
Nothing. Yeah.
I mean, she could have just gotten beaten by one person or something. I don't know. I don't know how the algorithm works. It doesn't matter.
I know,
These ladies are
It's true.
evenly matched up, and they're showing us why they're both great players. So here we are. Thank you guys for watching.
Hi, it's Chanel Rain, and you're watching the WPBA on YouTube.
Sorry, guys. That's my favorite. Chanel's my favorite.
Yeah.
I love her. Oh. Thank you so much for your donations. For those of you guys who have donated to the stream, we really appreciate your support. You can donate on our YouTube chat through Super Chats. We appreciate it. Oh, I'm exaggerating. I've seen a few people tell me about the comment on the losing one time and there's 20 points difference or whatever. It's a joke, guys. I know how the algorithm works. I'm just saying it's a very small difference between these two players.
Yeah.
All right, so back to the match.
Yeah, I can definitely see this being a hill situation.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And we haven't had a ton of hill thrillers on the feature table. I don't know if we've even had one yet. And we've only had a few on the outside tables. There's been a lot of dominance in the matches that have been won.
Yeah.
We've seen a few like 8-5s, 8-6s, 8-7, or 8, yeah, but only a few hill. But Bich is one that has had a hill match. She played Queen of the Hill, Lori John Brown, and they went hill. She was able to get that last rack.
I see. Yeah, I think changing up the pace of play really helped out, Bich, and being able to execute some of those
Right.
safeties. I see. This looks like a natural angle, come out to the long rail and then back out to the other side of the 2 here. I mean, but it's like the speed, though, you might actually get up Well, she can play safe. Huh. Cool. I like it. Yeah, I was a little bit worried of her kind of thinning in the corner and then going long rail, and then and the cue ball just takes off and gets and basically hooks herself on the two. So
Yeah, she left the window on the one though. I don't know that she has the whole ball,
yeah.
but she can see the one.
Mhm.
So if anything, there's a chance she may bank it back down table and draw the cue ball back to where she's standing, just under that pack of balls.
Yeah.
You know, if she can, if she can't see it. Yeah, just like this. So she doesn't quite.
Ooh.
Wow, lots of things going
Yeah.
wrong there.
I think that pack of balls is kind of it's like I dare you to go for this, and you deal with this
It
mess.
is not at all. I don't know if she miscued or she kind of looked at her tip as she was walking back to her chair.
Mhm.
All right, so that was a successful safety. I can't believe how many people are already here watching at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I know, I know.
Like we already have so many people watching.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like 9 o'clock. There's about I would say like 25% of the people that are actually gonna show up, and then man, by the time it hits about noon,
It
the
just
place
packs up in
it's
here.
packed.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Do you like that more? I mean, just as far as playing, do you like having the energy of that many people watching, or do you like it when it's a little bit more chill like this?
No, I love it when it's like, I love it when they're clapping and they're cheering when you make a great
Yeah,
shot. To
yeah.
me, that is just so much more exciting.
Hmm.
I do have to say shout out. I'm sure at some point we'll have Christina on the stream, but shout out to Fedor because that match last night was fire.
That was crazy.
It was so good.
Holy
I was
comeback.
in my husband's truck at our
Yeah.
hotel, and I'm like, I can't get out yet.
I know,
He's
yeah.
like, we have to go inside.
Oh man, we were screaming. Yeah.
What an amazing, you
Yeah.
know, I really wasn't
Oh,
sure
boy.
once he missed that six if he was going to get back into that match, but he did. Boy,
Yeah.
I was like, you're just running yourself out of options.
Mhm.
I was like, you have to stop. You're going to have to play safe. You're getting tougher and tougher on your shots, you know?
That last shot on the 9 ball, he paused. It felt like for 5 minutes.
Unreal. All right, so back to our feature match.
Yeah. And we're back.
Congratulations to Fedor.
Yeah.
We're back at it. All right, so this is okay, though. Even though she does have to cut this ball in, she should be okay, right? She should be able to get to the right long rail? Or is it a little too steep for that?
I don't. It looks a little scratchy. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
I mean,
does.
and then it's like if you're sitting there trying to, I think she'll be fine. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
I just
No
did a
problem.
little dance, so she was
Yeah,
tried
yeah,
to, thread the
you're
needle
you're
there.
like moving your body. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is good for Bich. She should be doing just fine. She's gonna draw this back. The 6 is in front of the pocket, so there's not a lot she has to do there. It's just stay in line, pocket the balls. It's pretty open for her. And the 7 ball does go in the side or the top right corner, so she has options.
Yep.
Well played. A little overdone, actually, but
Yeah, I think she
still
was worried
fine.
about being under from that other shot.
Yeah, yeah.
You get kind of spooked sometimes. You get like you let one shot get in your head, and then you start over pumping or overthinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think we all can relate to that.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
I started having to remind myself, and I just say, I want the ball here. I want the cue ball there, and not to overthink whether I overran or underran a ball.
All right, so I like this. I think she can level cue this. She has a couple options and ways she could play this. If I don't want to decelerate at all in my stroke, I tend to go to the right rail and back across.
Yep,
Shoot
yep,
the 9 in the same
100%.
pocket.
Yep.
If I'm really comfortable, sometimes I'll just roll it in and hold it with a little outside English. Oh, but she missed it. You can't miss it though. You have to make that one.
Gotta make that one.
All
Yeah,
right.
she's definitely thinking about the cue ball there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super
not-
natural just to pocket it, and you don't have to any
Yeah.
deceleration to just let it go back across, you know.
Yeah, you just make it.
Ashley's,
Look
I
at
like
this.
Ashley in this
Yeah.
situation though, because she is very, very good at getting end rail to end rail.
Yeah.
All right,
That was a great shot.
it was.
Are you going for this one?
Depends on how I feel that day.
Yeah. This is that whole, like, you hit it to the right side of the 8, and then you let it come around. Whoa.
Yeah, she's
Wow.
feeling good today.
Bam.
Yeah, I don't mind shooting that ball because you can just shoot all the way through.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in, timid pool is the death of your stroke.
Yeah.
So I like that she was able to just get all the way through that shot, come down, back out for
Right.
the 9 in the same pocket.
And I mean, and at the end of the day, that Ashley really did execute a great shot by
Yeah,
creating the
for
distance.
sure. Bick just made a better one to
Yeah.
make it, you
Yeah.
know. Although I feel as though Bick made the mistake. Sometimes you don't always get punished when you make silly mistakes.
Mhm.
All right, special thank you to so many that are involved in making this event happen. So many people in the room. We're super thankful for them, but we're going to check out what's going on in this cool room here at Felt Bar and Billiards. Nicole Keeney's taking a lead 4-2 over Stephanie Mitchell. Alexandra is up 4-3 over Stacy Borbeau. April Larson is on the hill over Angela Janik, huh?
See, she's coming back.
I know. He's like, hey, look at that. Elu is up 6-3 over Ashley Rice, but Ashley has gotten a couple games back in that match. Caroline Powell is up 4-2 over Myman. Tina Larson is down 5-1 to the dagger, and Olivia Chang is taking the lead 4-3 over Duddy.
Wow.
So lots of stuff still happening in the room. Don't forget, guys, too, we will have to reboot the stream and start back up, and I apologize for that. I know a lot of people don't enjoy it when I have to do that. But our next feature match here at the Colorado Olhausen Classic is going to be Allison Fisher, the Duchess of Doom, versus the Roadrunner, Savannah Easton. That is an A-side matchup. I know you guys can't wait for that. The phone started ringing off the hook here, it felt, when we announced that match.
Oh, I believe it.
People wanting to buy tickets to get in, and we're like, wait a minute. Wait, now all of a sudden you want? Because we got the young gun versus the old guard coming up.
Yeah.
Oh boy, if this falls in, she's good.
Yeah. That'll be I feel like that match will feel like Whiplash. Like two very different speeds of play, that it'll be very interesting.
Well, the good thing is they're going to be on a shot clock, so the speed will be about, the same for everyone, 40 seconds.
Yeah. I don't know. Roadrunner might be at like 3.
I would assume, as much as and I'm a big Roadrunner fan, but
Yeah.
I would assume that Savannah will slow down.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, playing Allison, you better bring your A game.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And you better bring your kicking and jumping skills, because that woman can put you in jail time and time again and not even think twice about it.
Yeah, her cue ball control is something I think we all wish we had in our toolbox.
Oh, wow.
She hit that perfect, but some of that is table trust, and
Yeah.
you're just like, please roll, or please don't roll off, and get. I think there's no such thing as the absolute perfect table. They try. We try.
Yeah. All right, so Ash is looking at the line, trying to decide what's the best way to get around here. She's going to try to draw through
Wow.
it.
Holy moly. That was a
Yeah.
great shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just thread the needle
I
beautifully.
know. There's nothing easy about what just happened.
No. All right, so Jerry Stuckett, our tournament director, just let us know that April Larson has defeated Angela Janik. So Angela Janik has taken a 17th place finish out of this event. Congratulations to her. I know she's been working hard, and shout out to her. Her daughter just left for the military, so I know that she's been pretty emotional the last few days. Like, her baby just left for boot camp. Hope she's doing well. She's going to do great.
Yeah. Angela was super sweet last night, working with Harley,
She's good with kids.
Yeah.
And she loves to teach. Like, she loves to work with people and help them be better.
Love that.
All right, so a little bit of back and forth action in this rack
I see
here.
a 2-ball getting made here. I feel like we've all encountered this shot, and all of us have hit it into that short rail with dreams and hopes.
And pokes.
Yeah.
It's fair. Hi, Bryn, one of Angela's students per se. Bryn she's in the chat. She said congratulations, and she is a truly fantastic coach. I would agree with that. She's Napa's #1 rated female.
I was a little bit confused there with what she was doing, to be honest.
I'm not sure that I know what she was doing either.
Yeah. She may have been trying to play the cue ball back, on the other side of the 9, possibly. I have no idea. I mean, to be honest, I thought she was going to just try to cut it, but maybe she saw what we all did, which was, the 2 ball just getting bobbled in the corner and a sellout.
All right.
Hmm.
Oh,
Whoa.
all the good fortunes happened
Yeah.
right there in that one shot.
Yeah, it's kind of a funky combo here.
I actually don't think this combo was that bad. I think it's more about the pace of play and controlling the cue ball. Looks like the 3 will probably squirt to the left.
Yeah.
So she, it looks like she's queuing up high.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just a little 2-stroke and swing there.
I know, it was quick. I think she looked at it and said, I have 40 seconds and I can't really predict where these balls are going to go. So I'll just hit it and then just try to give myself a look on the 3 and figure it out afterwards. I mean, it all worked out, though.
All right, so I think Ashley's probably going to thin this 3 and put the cue under the 7 or the 5, either one.
Yeah.
I don't like something Allison told me that I live by regularly. See how she placed that 3 by the 9?
Yeah.
Allison was like, when you play these types of shots, the one thing you don't want to do is put the ball by the 9 ball, right? Because they're
Yeah.
kicking, and that leaves way for fortune,
Yeah.
for luck.
That makes sense.
And so you just don't want to do that. So not saying that someone's going to get lucky on you every time that you do that, but what if they do?
Yeah.
That one time that they do will be the one time you need them not to get lucky,
Boy, Bich was really fortunate there.
Yeah.
A lot of weird stuff could have happened, for her to get the 9 out of there, so the combo's gone now.
Yeah, that was pretty fortunate.
Yeah, but still, we have an open table and could result in the same outcome.
So this is good. She should be fine. She should try to catch. She'll probably just try to catch the window between the 6-9. 2 rails. Just like that. Well played. Now, what do you like here, Bobby?
I mean, it's just gonna, I don't know, it's gonna play out pretty easy. It's a little tic-tac-toe, but it's just going against the short rail, coming back out, almost like a stop shot for the 6. 7 is gonna play for the see, I liked actually going just the short rail to come back and be on the other side of the 6 there.
Sure.
And it's hard to tell with this angle, but it looks like it still may be just a stop shot, but you want to roll this back a little bit. You end up too steep, and then makes it a little bit harder to control the cue ball to get over the 8, Yeah, see,
cut it.
Yeah, it's, going the 2 rails versus the 1, it would have made life a little bit easier.
She wants that ball to fall.
Yeah, this is yeah, I feel like we just got done seeing 2 different versions of Ashley a little bit, so be good if we can see the first version, and you always want both players to play their best game, that's when you get in the chair time, you just try to let go of whatever just happened and come back, and it's all okay. Here, it's like, I know you could just do a stop shot, but I do see her drawing to that long rail to come back out, give herself a little bit easier time for that 8.
Yeah, I like drawing it with a lot of pace. This is not a bad look,
No,
but
it's not.
it's actually very perfect.
Yeah.
But like I also
you.
thought she was straighter than that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
This is definitely the right play in my opinion, but had she been straight, and I like actually drawing it all the way to the rail and back
That's
out.
what I was saying.
Yeah, because because it just you can get all the way through your stroke. I'm a
Yeah.
big believer in coming all the way through your stroke.
I think she had both shot options though, you know, and
Yeah.
the going against the rail gets you just a little bit closer and make your life a little bit easier.
There you go. All right, Vic taking the lead.
I also don't know how tall she is.
About the same height as the rest of us.
Yeah.
The score is 6-4.
Yeah.
She will be breaking, potentially looking for to make a ball on the break and maybe get herself on the hill. This is a race to 8. This is an elimination round. So one of these ladies will finish in 17th place, 17th through 24th, and one of the ladies will be advancing forward.
Yeah, I really hope that the score doesn't get into Ashley's head at all. That she still is kind of shooting nice and loose because her cue ball control when she started and shot making ability was really, really high. You know, and now I think the score can kind of cause you to tighten up a little bit and play slightly differently.
Absolutely. And I think that that can be the case, but I think Ashley has been in so many different situations in the last year. She's put herself in so many different situations, doing so many different things. You know, she's won a couple state championships. She's won a couple ultimate pool events. She's really, really just put herself out there to gain seasoning. And I think that a couple racks either way, I don't see her tightening up too much.
I love that.
I think she's going to be her best self, whatever that is for today.
Yeah.
All right, so here we
It
are.
was a great break, just slightly, you know, unfortunate on that first
Yeah,
look.
doesn't get a good look on
But
the
look at
one,
this.
but she's looking for the safety play here.
Boink.
Nah.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's, I don't know, like those racks sometimes on the speed that the ball's coming towards them can definitely play a factor. So it's, I don't know. Is there a rule of like how soon you can remove that?
You can remove it right away if you want to.
Okay.
But there is a 2-ball on the rack rule, so you have to be careful.
What does that mean?
Like if there's 2 balls touching the rack, you can't remove it until
You
one
can't
of the
remove it.
balls is gone or something like that.
Oh, I see.
Something like that. Or you can have the tournament director come over and help you. Or but
see.
usually if there's 2 or more balls, especially if they're frozen together, they won't touch it.
I see. Yeah. Because I have seen that though, where, you know, the ball is just barely affected by the rack. But you mean that could be the difference of them kissing or you seeing a shot?
So the good thing here is if she were hindered by the 7 at all, she would have used a little left-hand English, and that to swerve away from the 7 would have lent itself perfectly for the 5. But it looks like she was fine.
Yeah.
She was able to pocket it and still get to the left side of the table.
The shot here is not as easy as it looks. Like, I mean, it is like natural to kind of, you know, go long rail, back out. So see how she plays this. Boink,
Yeah. Oh,
boink.
good.
And there it is.
Well, oh, slow down, ball.
Yeah. Ah, she's fine.
Yeah, she should be okay. I mean,
I mean,
steeper,
not
right?
Fine, but
Yeah.
yeah, definitely playable. I almost see this actually going and playing it to pocket the 8 on the left corner instead of the right. You know, so you're basically hitting the long rail, coming back out, and then over to the other long rail.
I like just pocketing it,
Yeah. Oh, she'll be fine. Oh, never mind.
just like
I
that.
thought it was more steep.
It's like the spin will throw the ball
I
to the
just
rail.
thought-
and-
yeah, it looked steeper to me.
All right, so looking pretty good here for Ash.
You're like, I don't know what you just said. You have no idea what you're talking about.
I didn't say that. The people at home will decide whether or not you know what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. I'm just
Yeah.
here to
I
click
know.
buttons. You go ahead, Bobby.
All right, so you're taking 5 rails into the side here.
I'd like her to just pocket it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, there you have it. Slash taking one back. Score is 6-5, still in favor of Big Drum. What can we get into here? Let's see if there's anything exciting happening in the other parts of the room. Caroline Powell and Kennedy Myman are pretty tight at 4-3. Elu and Ashley Rice. Ashley's taken another rack back, so it's 6-4 in favor of Elu. Alexandra is 5-4 over Stacy. Nicole Keeney is 4-3 over Stephanie Mitchell. Larson is down. Sophia Mast is on the hill against her. And Olivia Chang has taken the lead over Emily Duddy.
It's a big lead for Sophia. I mean,
Tina's no slouch either. So obviously either her brakes aren't working and Sophia's are.
yeah, no, exactly.
Something's
yeah,
happening because
something's
it's
happening.
alternate brakes. So.
Yeah. I think that was my point though, was like it was just kind of weird, to see that big of a gap. But that's pool. You never know. Wake up one day, can't miss. Wake up the next day, things are funky.
Okay, a
Say,
little
please.
bounce off the end rail would be nice.
Mhm.
All right, so there's a few gaps she's going to have to get into. A couple
Yeah.
windows she's going to need to find shooting this too.
Yeah, this is when how are the roll gods gonna treat me today?
Well, the good
So,
thing is she's got all of her cue ball, so
yeah.
she needs to avoid the 8,
Hmm.
but still catch the gap. So even if she bumps into the brown 7, she just needs to bump it enough to move it out of her way. So as long as it doesn't get in her way.
Like that.
Hitting the
Yeah.
8 is no bueno, though.
Yeah, I'm 100% on that shot, going and looking and at that short rail, seeing where do I need to hit on the short rail, especially with those mini windows. So many bad things could have happened.
Yeah.
There's a lot to avoid there.
All right, so she's going to the air. Ashley Benoit.
Yeah. I predict her making this. Nice.
Wow,
That was
great
incredible.
shot.
Yeah.
She's such a good jumper too.
Yeah, she is.
She really jumps the ball beautifully.
Yeah. That was a great shot. I was worried about this part. Just how's the cue ball gonna be? But she's got to look.
Okay, I do think the 5 just barely sneaks past the 8
Mm-hmm.
into the top left.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
This is, I mean, it sneaks by, and at the same time, there's nothing easy about it.
No, and what I struggle with is the positional play from this shot.
Yeah.
Like, she looks like she's putting a little spin on it too, and that makes me nervous trying to
Yeah,
get it
you
past
just,
the 8.
wow, she hit that
She
incredible.
just sinks it.
Yeah,
Who needs a whole pocket?
I know. That was kind of ridiculous. I think for where I'm at with playing, I'm just like, please pocket this ball. Just draw. I'm gonna just have to take my medicine on the 6 here, and it's okay.
Yeah, she shot it beautifully.
Yeah, she did.
Forced some angle for the cue. Well
Yeah.
done. Right. She wants the cue to slow down.
Yeah.
She's tapping the table, telling it, come on, ball, slow down.
Yeah. And then here you're just making sure not to, you're just paying attention to that side pocket. You don't want to.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's all real natural to not, but many players will draw that bad guy right into the freaking side without thinking about it.
Well, I hope nobody on tour does that because
No.
we should know better.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, things happen,
Never,
but I don't see it happen often. Those weird
No, I
things
know.
like that, people just don't do things like that often.
Yeah.
All right, so she's grabbing her extension, putting it on her peach hour, getting comfortable, dragging the cue ball just up off the rail a little bit, just like that for this 9 to tie this matchup
With a break and run.
with a break and run.
Incredible. Yeah, I mean, she had no problem making that one right in the side. One thing I want to keep working on though is like, not, trying to go after wing ball and then letting the one miss the side and then the one goes to the corner and then you have a shot to open up.
Well,
I don't know how they do that, but I know it's possible.
Well, it is possible, especially when we have full kitchen to work with. Now, when you're in the
Yeah.
break box, they actually need to make the one because that's the only one they can guarantee they can make from that breaking position.
Makes sense.
But because we have the whole kitchen,
Yeah.
we actually, Kelly Fisher's touched on this a few times in the stream. For those of you guys who have been with us for a while, you've probably heard Kelly talk about it. In this, like, if you go back and watch Wei Su Chen's final against Pia Filler for the Masters, our Soaring Eagle Masters, if you go back and watch that, Wei had figured it out. She figured out how to make the wing ball, kick the one past the side, and still hold control of the cue ball to have a shot on the 1.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're using the break box, you're actually because you're cut breaking so much, you sometimes don't make the wing ball, and so you're really banking on making the one in the side. But we're pretty fortunate here at the WPBA. We don't have the break box. We can use the full kitchen.
Cool.
And so there's a little bit more maneuverability in the breaking.
Yeah, and I see with the break box a lot too. It's like the cue balls. You take it to the long rail basically and have the
then-
cue ball go back into the rack.
Yeah. And that helps you kick the 9 out of there as well. All right. So Vic does make a ball on the break.
Yeah. Opening shot's a little rough.
Yeah, not a great starting shot. That rack's a little messy at the top side of the table.
Yeah, I could see just a little bit of an overcut here, and the cue ball's coming around to get on the back side of all those clumps. But let's see what she does. Oh, she pocketed it. Awesome.
Okay. I want the cue ball to stop for her.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
No,
like,
that was great. I think I'm always like scared of combos that, a lot of weird stuff can happen, but that turned out perfect. Big fan.
no, it's the tour's phone. It's not
I
mine.
was like, wow. Okay.
Yeah, no thanks. All right. As much as I love pool, I'm weirdly not a fangirl, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
I just love good pool.
Yeah.
I don't care about the player.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so Ashley has really really dug in for those last couple of racks.
Mhm.
Now we've got Bic making some wonderful shots.
Can you imagine, just a break and run, break and run, break and run? But
Yeah.
yeah. It does go. I mean, it was funny when I first looked at it, it looked like that didn't even go.
Yeah, no, she's definitely got the window. I like this. A little bit of outside spin. Well done.
Yeah, it was.
Well done. Now she's got to, address the positional situation to the 6, I think. Do you think she can just roll the 5 in and hold the angle?
100%, but it's
Okay.
it's really slow, so it's really funky. And
Yeah, and so you want to make sure that you follow through and don't decelerate trying to roll the cue ball like
yeah,
that.
it's still.
Oh, she
Oh,
put a
she
little
put it
inside on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That is
Oh,
scary.
good
It's
shot, yeah.
so easy to miss that by doing
Yeah.
that.
You got to trust your stroke fully in those situations.
Yeah.
All right, so here's another situation. I think she's fallen a little flatter on this shot than she probably intended. So she'll probably play with some high right-hand spin, come inside of the 7-2 rails and back out to the center of the table.
Mhm.
Well done.
Can do a little bit of draw, a little bit outside. Get on that 9,
Yeah.
same pocket. for the
Yeah,
9.
the left-hand spin will actually throw the ball towards the pocket a little bit,
Mhm.
and then at the same time, it will kill the cue ball off the second rail. So should be fine here just to roll it, pocket, use the second rail to shoot the 9 in the exact same pocket.
Nice.
Gonna get her into
Wow, break and run, break and run.
get her on the hill. And her break and run was sporty because it did
Yeah.
not, there was not a single shot until the last 2 balls that was easy.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Wow.
How do you like that, folks?
We've got some great pool going
Yeah,
on.
some break and runs happening. Finally, the
Yeah.
feature table hasn't seen a lot of break-ins runs. We have seen a lot of dry breaks where the opponents have run out,
Mhm.
but not a lot of break and runs on
They-
this feature table this week. So
Yeah,
I think it's starting to get to the business end of this
yeah,
event.
these ladies are hungry.
Absolutely. So Big Tram is on the hill over Ashley Benoit, but Ashley is breaking, so she could tie it up right here.
Mhm.
Don't forget, make sure that if you're not currently a subscriber to the WPBA Billiards on YouTube, that you take a second to jump over to the YouTube channel if you're watching on any other platform. Subscribe, because we've got a barn burner coming up next for you folks. Allison Fisher, the Duchess of Doom, versus Savannah Easton, the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
And that's an A-side matchup, so that's gonna
Okay.
it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it is.
I'm excited for that.
I think remaining on the A side too, you're definitely, it's, I don't know, you have a little bit more freedom, even though you're grinding. But it's not in the back of your head like, kind of a do or die.
Yeah.
two balls sitting a little funky here. I mean, it's definitely makeable inside, but even just trying to get to it, looks like she has enough angle actually to just draw that out. Or play for the bank. Oh, or play for safe.
Whoa.
Ooh.
She would have been really upset if she'd have pocketed that.
Yeah. But I don't know. This is very kickable, and it's, it's not as crazy to get shape on the two after that kick.
Yeah,
Going rail first, but just not overhitting it. Interesting.
Going 2 rails at it.
Yeah. Holy moly,
Oh,
with shape.
switch.
What? That was incredible. What a shot. That was awesome.
Listen, I can't tell you how many times. Is that us?
I don't know.
Is your phone ringing? No? Your alarm telling you to wake up? I
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't know.
All right,
Sorry for that.
so I can't tell you how many times that I've streamed Ashley that I have just a whole folder of crazy good shots this young lady makes. So it was a great kick shot for her, and we definitely put it in our playback archives. So you guys will probably see that somewhere else in our socials.
Back to back. And now we're treetop. Like this
she's
is gonna be the
special.
best run out ever.
This
Like let's
child
go.
is special, I'm telling you.
Man. Yeah. She has some magic.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hmm.
That's no bueno. You think she kicks at this?
Yeah, I mean, man, I mean, it's like, I wish the score wasn't what it is, because all of me is like, kick at this guy. Like, you
Yeah.
got, I mean, that is,
She's gonna cross over and play the cross bank, maybe play 2 rails position.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, she didn't quite control the cue ball, but she may get away with this.
No,
No,
no.
not happening.
Yeah. This could be it. Boy, I think everybody watching wanted her to kick at that.
Yeah, right. Well, just
with
because
that
she was
run
on
out.
such a fun run of great shots, but
Yeah.
she really, I mean, I don't know. I think she played the speed wrong on the cross bank, but I definitely think she played the right shot.
Yeah.
Like, if you're, I don't
Boring.
know. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
So that's yeah, I think she has an
Let's see if
angle.
she can get us a highlight shot real quick here
Yeah.
from Miss Bick. Wow. All right, Ashley's gonna come to the
Wow.
table with ball in hand.
Oh my
This
goodness.
may be a hill thriller, folks.
I
If Ashley
know.
can figure out this wreck, which I think she'll have no problem doing.
Yeah, I think we were predicting this, in the beginning about a hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here
So,
we are.
and that might not have been a case if she'd have swung at the weird combo kick. So
That's
I'm
true.
happy that she made the choice that she made,
Yeah,
and here we are.
you're right.
Well done. Made sure to keep that cue close to that left long rail,
Yeah.
giving yourself some room to move the cue ball to the short rail and back out to the center of the table. Well, not the center, but the center of the bottom half of the table.
Yeah.
She could come all the way up if she wanted to, but she doesn't need to.
Ooh, wiped its feet a little bit going
Yeah.
in there, but ended up great.
Sophia was victorious over Tina Larson.
Mhm.
8-1, I do believe the score might have been. I'll have to double check. All right. Well done. These 2 balls to tie this match up.
Yeah, she got the absolute perfect angle. You don't even have to really force anything.
It
Just
will
take
be
over there.
Bick's break, correct? I think so. She caught that a little fatter than I think she wanted to.
Yeah.
She's fine. This 9 ball is very makeable for Ashley.
Yep.
I'm happy that she put her hair up. I think that's a big deal. I'm glad
Yeah.
she did that.
It's crazy the hair foul, for the all
Yeah.
ball foul stuff. There we go.
Okay, she
Oh
stayed down
man,
beautifully.
this is a
Hill
hill,
Thriller,
hill.
folks. Hill Thriller.
This is awesome. Oh look, you got a thing.
I got things. I told you yesterday I got things.
I know, I know. Cool.
All right, they're making an announcement in the room. This is a Hill Thriller,
Hill
folks.
Thriller.
This is what we all watch for, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Players hate it, fans love it.
Yep. Yep.
As a fan, I want every match to be a hill. But as a player, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh heck no.
I know. I don't want things to be close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. When Big Drum will be breaking.
Yeah, this break is everything right here.
All right, they're shaking hands,
Yeah.
letting each other, know, give a little respect in the moment.
Yeah. Definitely grateful to be here for this match. Like, this is awesome. We got Cancun in the house. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Well,
Okay.
here we go. Are you going for this? You locking up the one? It's like the safe.
I'm
wouldn't be
praying
too
is what I'm
bad.
doing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like when things are like this, it's people definitely are on the side of caution, not wanting to give anything up. So
Yeah, she'll play the safety because I think
Yeah.
that's the right shot. But,
yeah,
well done. Well done. She is behind the 5.
yeah, she left the jump. And it's really not that crazy to make this jump in the side, and then the cue ball kind of has some freedom to go up and down, and then you have like the 2-6 right there that,
I think the one goes past the 4 in the corner, though.
yeah, you're right.
I don't like cutting it in the side on my opinion. I always get really unfortunate, and all I can see is that whole top left corner. I'm gonna end up in there.
Yeah.
Like, that's the luck. That's my luck. So,
Yeah, yeah.
I unfortunately have had too many bad things happen in those situations.
Understood, yeah.
All right, so she makes a good, successful jump. She does make a good hit. Ashley comes to the table in another situation. Yeah, I definitely like the safety play here, if possible. I don't see. I mean, with the 2-6 right there, it's hard not to get aggressive in the situation and just swing at the bank shot.
Yeah.
But also, the 8 ball is a big ball here, as well as thinning it and getting under the 2. See, it's just, oh, look at her
It's in.
efforting.
Oh boy.
She's channeling her inner Efren with that snotty thing
Little
right
Z
there.
shot, yeah.
All right, good shot by Ashley. Got a
Man.
little fortunate, but
I
it's
know,
fine.
but look at this, and then look at this layout.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But yeah, the 2-6. This is, in my opinion, the shot. This is the shot she's got to hit with control. She does have to be careful not to hit it. Oh my goodness, she cannot do that.
She cannot do that.
And she
And
might have gotten
then
away with it.
She may have gotten fortunate. Holy moly.
Yeah.
There's some interesting stuff happening with this rack.
What I was going to say was that she just needs to be careful in the combination that she doesn't hit the fat side of the 6 and follow it in because the cue ball is going to have a lot of pace. So the 3,
to be able
you
to
know what I
hold it.
mean?
I
To hold it
understand
for the
100%.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she didn't do any of the things right there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right, so Bich's going to the air once again. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought she was going to go off that ball and scratch. Listen, there's so many noises. I need more sound effects, folks.
Yeah.
I'm just,
I mean, she played that with, it wasn't just a regular jump. She played that with inside.
yeah,
That
and
was,
cut it. Made
that
a
was-
beautiful combination.
that was ridiculous.
That is a highlight reel shot. There we go. I finally got one from Bich.
Yeah.
All right, she's going to drag this up rail. Oh, she may have overhit this some. She wants it to slow down.
Nah, she's fine. Yeah.
It looked very fast coming off the rail.
Yeah, yeah. This looks like a pretty good layout.
Man, these two girls have come with some swings.
I know, I know.
Woo!
What a match. I mean, everybody should be, pretty proud of what just about the performance. It was
Absolutely.
great
A
playing from
little
them.
bit much on the spin there. She should be fine to back cut this four into the top right.
Mhm.
Shouldn't
And
be
it's just
much of a
natural to come out.
problem. Yeah, just has to be mindful of the left side pocket.
Yep.
Other than
That's
that,
all I thought.
yeah,
Yeah.
other than that,
You
she's,
scratch enough times in that thing, you remember to
oh,
look for it.
30 years of pool tells me that pocket's really dark.
Mhm.
All right, here we are.
Yeah.
Well done.
And
I think she's
no
fine.
problem. Yeah.
Well done. I'm from Bich.
Stop, stop, stop.
Man, I'm telling you what, she gets her because I think she's a bit of a slow starter in her matches.
Yeah.
I think she ends up in these hill battles so much that she's very comfortable. Kind of like Fedor, right?
Mhm,
The
mhm.
last we've seen some in his big wins that he's had some really tough battles to get to there.
Yeah.
And he just he gets to that point where he's so comfortable in it that it's not uncomfortable,
Yeah.
you know? And I think Vic is also
I think they just like
kind of
drama.
sitting in
I don't
that.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody likes boring pool.
Right. I feel as though she feels as though she's a little flat on this.
Yeah. I mean,
It's, she's going to play the stop shot.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to that. I like that play.
I loved it. Yeah. Less cue ball movement, less mistakes.
A little flat on this one too, though.
Yeah.
Got
but
work
she'll be
to do.
fine. Yeah. Little two rails and it's done. Pretty natural. Let your stroke out.
Well, she's going to be real mad about that.
Never, ever, ever saw that coming.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're flat on those balls. Like, I think the mistake comes from not getting behind that 8 from the 7 and knowing exactly where she needed to be.
Mhm.
She just kind of accepted that if she played a stop shot on the 8, she'd be fine.
Yeah.
Ashley's going to take full advantage of this.
I don't think anybody could have predicted that. But as you were
No,
saying, though,
for
it's
sure.
like, and yeah, just to be more flat on the 8, to do like a true
Mhm.
stop instead of being on the rail there.
All
And
right,
now we're on the
she's-
rail again.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow. This is crazy.
this is crazy.
Yeah,
This
this
is the
match has been
craziest hill.
really,
Yeah.
been back and forth the
Yeah.
whole match.
Yeah. This is when your heartbeat's going. They both
Mhm.
traveled to be here, and whoever doesn't take this match, they're out. And there's second chance?
Yeah, the second chance for anybody that was out last night.
Okay.
If you played today, I don't think you're eligible.
I see.
Oh,
There it
she
is.
didn't think she made that ball.
Wow.
Congratulations to
Oh,
Ashley
what a
Benoit.
match.
She,
What a match.
She got a little fortunate there.
She
I'll give
did,
her that,
yeah.
but she battled real hard. She had a nice break and run to get herself back into this match.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Benoit. She'll be advancing forward. Also, congratulations to Bich. She finishes in 17th position. Guys, don't forget, we're going to reboot the stream, and we're going to be back here in 15 minutes with Allison Fisher and Savannah Easton. Don't go. Don't forget to come, or don't go away mad. Just come back happy, okay?
All right.
All right. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and thank you to Bobby. Hold on. Noyes.
There you go.
Yeah,
Noyes.
the,
All right.
Bobby is the disco ball, just so you know. How can they follow you, Bobby?
Over on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Facebook. You can find me.
All
Yeah,
right,
Post
and-
videos and stuff.
All right, cool. So if you guys are interested in following along with more about Bobby, go ahead and check him out on his socials. Congratulations again to Ashley Benoit.
Yeah, congrats to both. I mean, we had some breaking runs, a great pool playing, and what a match.
Yeah, so
Good job,
Ashley's
ladies.
going to be advancing forward. Savannah Easton and Allison are going to start warming up. We're going to reboot this stream, folks. Don't forget to follow all our sponsors' socials to show support in our events. We appreciate you all. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and we'll be back.